So here we are in still in the Chief's house, where we were in the last time. Um, we're gonna do a few of the first quests here. Look around a little bit. So you want to try to anything you find, try to take it, because you're gonna need this stuff, and the people don't really seem to mind you taking their stuff. And here we are in Casardis. This is our home city, to say. But later on, we'll have a different quest hub. Later on in the story. I know a lot of like to get to Grand Soren by level 10, but I don't think it's, well, I don't do that. And I always come down here because there's treasures. The first place to ever go. Treasures and some boxes to break. Maybe we find something else. Sometimes there's stuff in the boxes, some good stuff. And there's also right there and here. There's a grave here, but you can look in there and get some stuff. You always have to look out for those glowing things. It's also in some of the buildings, like the shops, and sometimes you get some good gold from it, which we need gold for upgrade our weapons and everything later. Now this is a little bit harder at the beginning because you, like, when you can do a magic archer, then it's better. I like it better. You also want some fish, a little bit at least, and you always want to make sure that you don't leave fish and meat in your inventory because it will go bad. But if you put it in your bags and if you put it when you go to the inn and you can put it in your thing there and it won't go bad. Off this way, there's some good stuff to get to. A couple chests here. There's just chests all over the place. Some of the stuff you don't really need. Harspit juice is good though, because it gives you health, and that we're gonna probably need. We got 2 of them now. I'm not too worried about what's in the boxes until we upgrade our weapons a little bit. They're kind of hard to break, you see. But the rusted weapons do have a purpose. That's what you start out with, is rusted weapons. And they do have a purpose. So there's a few quests here to start out with. A few missions, quests, whatever you want to call it. And we come up here. So we came from up there, the house. And then here, this is our house, our character's house here. Get some more nice stuff here. See if we can find anything else in these boxes. More coordinated people can probably face it better. I swear my coordination is not what it used to be. So you can pick this stuff up too, and put that in your boxes at the end, and we can use it later to craft things. You need you can craft arrows and stuff, different types, even though I don't use them that much. But there's some there's one really good type of arrow, like a blast arrow. That is cool. So, like I said, you know, there's more stuff up here, more chests. Interventive is really good stuff. You need some of that at the beginning. It'll help you along. No, anyways. There's a chest up here too. And a lot of these things like Flamica, that's just something you can use to upgrade your weapons and armor. I mean, it also has another use, but see how long it takes to with these rusted weapons to break these boxes. You don't even know if you're going to get anything from it. It doesn't matter really. But we're going to go up here then. You can't... later on you can get farther up on these things. When we have... we learn high jump ability. The eggs go bad too. You have rotten eggs. There's a chest on this side too. Okay, our first mission, we're going to come over here. This is a mission to find some flowers. And yeah, I guess you want to... If you don't see for your weapons, you scare people. So, we have to gather 2 types of flowers. One comes in the day, one comes at night. You can pretty much tell from their names, and it tells you also. Then we want to take a trip up top. We're going to go up here twice, because first we're going to get a chest that's down on the cliffs. And then we'll come back around. These are usually the good chests. Sometimes. Sometimes you just get junk from it though, but you also want to take a look around. Maybe there's some healing plants around here. I think Mithridate is for poison. And potent green marsh, that's a good one. And you always want to be careful when you jump down. You want to kind of make sure you can slide, don't go too far because you will die. Let me come back up this way. Put us back on the path. Always check out in the houses. Sometimes I forget exactly where every box is, but I always do a really good job, I think, exploring and finding all kind of stuff. That's why I like these games. I like exploring and stuff. So we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go all the way up here. Hopefully, because okay, there's two more quests. But one guy is not always in the same place. So sometimes you gotta look around for him. Look here, see. Wasn't nothing great. Oh, they're both here. Good.
His brother, I saw it. I did nothing. I cannot face Meredith, please.
There's one quest, and the priest has the other one.
My flag. In the will, as in the script, if you...
I usually pick everything, especially flasks of oil. I kind of need them a lot, and I try to give one to my helpers too. Now, the first quest you're going to find up here. Look, boom. But we're not going to go back up yet. Okay, there's some more stuff to find up here. It's kind of hard to do till later. It's doable, but it's not easy. Because there's more stuff up here too. Whether or not it's good stuff or not, well, it's not always... remains to be seen, really. No. Down here. Those things come in handy sometimes. Here, and we're gonna go down this way. tree. Sometimes you find stuff like on top of these too. Later on there's a bunch of quests when we get to the main city for all these coins you have to find. And they give a good amount of gold and experience, so... Oh, looks like we got something. But we got some other stuff also. In our bags in the in our inventory there will be more stuff because of the DLC. The stuff you start out with ain't all that great. Actually, I'm gonna go back up because there's something on the other side here. If I don't fall and hurt myself. I like how you can climb on everything too, you know. And the rolling is cool. Come up on this way. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Oh no. I think you gotta wait till later to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That could have been bad. Actually wanted to come down here. This is one. You check like here. Look, more. That wasn't a lot. Sometimes you get 10,000 there. And that's what you want. You want that 10,000 hit, because then you can buy armor and weapons right at the start. But there's some more. Some mushrooms. That's good. Airtight flask, you need those. You need about 30 of them. Not right away, but eventually you need about 30 of them for a couple of quests. You need to make giant kept fish and something else with meat that's kept. And it's just good to have. There's always the stuff respawns, so there will be a flask, airtight flask there more often. It's always good to pick it up when you can. Well, that was where we were just where that was our, like, she has weapons, armor, stuff like that. And in here, this guy, when he's here, he has, like, food and stuff. So, we're gonna look for this guy. He's usually, sometimes he's up there, sometimes he's down here. See people with a yellow marker on them, and they're the quest people. Red marker, people with a red marker have info for you, and people with a green marker, they're your quest givers. You see the guy is here. Sometimes this guy is kind of hard to find. I don't worry too much about fishing right now. You can catch fish with your hands, but it's not that important. Later on in a while, when you get farther up north, there's better places where you can catch them. Because we really want the big fish and the giant fish. Those are the better ones. So the guy wasn't there. We're going to look up here. And sometimes you have to go to quest. And right now we're looking at this one. That's how you, if you go to your quest and you push X, at least on the PlayStation it's X, then it marks that quest, and then it'll show you on the map, it'll show you the quest marker. and that's usually pretty right. But sometimes there is like a little bit of a weird function with the missions. It doesn't always. If some missions are checked, it interferes with the quest giver you're supposed to find. And we found him. What to do?
Elvar bears no fault in that. My thanks.
Now we go back to the other guy. And that's 2 quests finished. 2 missions, no quests. So we run back up to the church. We've already got most of the treasure here. And all the treasure always respawns. So you don't always have to talk to everybody. So here is this guy.
I thank you for these I like.
One finished.
I
Hand it over.
the scriptures. But
2 finished. And we leveled. So our next mission will take us out of the city. We have to find some flowers. To help heal the people that were injured in the attack, the dragon attack. But we don't have to go far. We'll get our first pawn here when we come off this way. So now we're going to come here to the inn again, which is the inn. Okay, there's also always these mission boards here. There's one here, there's one at the encampment, there's 3 in Grand Soren. I think 3. Or 4 in Grand Soren. There's one. There's a DLC one in Grand Soren too, so there's 4 in Grand Soren. So, kill bandits, yes. Kill goblins, yes. Slay 7 mice. And some rabbits too. And we can get a lot of those done here at the very beginning. Now, because the DLC is on here, we're going to have stuff in our bags here that we can use. Like a headpiece. We also have some armor. And a ring. Which we don't really need both of them, but until we get another accessory, I use both. So weapons we don't have. We're going to add that. We're going to use the Vagabond armor. We're going to use the Lion Spine. Yeah. And the Swordsman ring. And the Dagger string. But soon we'll get something better. Now we want to go try that again. We're going to deposit the stuff we don't need here. Like Mithridate, you want to keep a couple because we'll find poison eventually. The meat we can put here. Greenwash, we want some. Some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff can just stay here. I try to keep, like the Mithridate, we only need a couple of them and we'll find more. So we don't really need anything else for healing of any kind of status effects right now. So we'll just leave it all here. Same thing with, we need oil. We don't need this stuff. Don't need that right now. Don't need that. Empty flask we don't need really. But the empty flask, if you need oil really bad, you take a couple with you, and you can always sight those buckets of oil, and you can then get oil from it. You always want to watch your weight and keep yourself as light as possible too. Now, we have a little gold too. And here at the beginning you want to use more often your daggers.
It's a mercy. I only wish I had more.
Having strong daggers to me at this point is more important. So we can buy a set of daggers with throat cutters, and we can also buy a short bow. We have enough for both. So that's good. Now let's equip that. We can also look the things that we really need. We need an armor, a shirt, which I think right now it's good to have the linen shirt because you have a good balance of magic and defense, magic defense, and we have enough for it. And I think and some pants. Now, when we get to being we're gonna go with the worker cape. We're not gonna worry about a cape because we'll find some pretty soon. So we got a shirt and pants. Because you have a shirt and armor and pants and armor for your legs. For legs and armor you have two. Now we're gonna put the stuff we don't need back for right now.
It seems this place deals in arms and sentences.
Save our weight. Keep the rest of the weapons, they come in handy later.
As you will. As you will. I can.
So the last mission here then. Oh wait. Okay. Now there will be later another quest here too. More quests here. So our first one is going to bring us out of the city. Or of the village, not really a city.
To the encampment.
So we're not going to go to the encampment. Don't listen to him all the time. Right now, you want to follow the path shortly here. And you're going to come and find this guy. And you want to save this guy. And then talk to him. Now we're going to find this guy in the cities. He'll be in different places. And you want to keep buying from him. Even if it's some junk. Just buy stuff, sell stuff to him. Because later, his inventory grows and it comes in useful. So now we don't need him to go. We're not going to the encampment. We're going to stay here for right now. And the one quest you picked up from the board, slay rabbits, you can find some around here. But what we want to do, it's getting dark already, which isn't good. I was hoping to get out here before the dark. But it's good. The stuff is still here. We need some of these flowers. hopefully we can find the other couple before it gets dark. Get some water, empty flask, ceramic jug. Stuff comes in late. Some of it comes in handy later. If not, it stays in the thing and it doesn't really get in the way anyways. Yeah, some arrows. I don't use those. Give me fire again. And we have level 3. And I think it might be too late to find the rest of the flowers right now. If not, then we can find the other one. We're gonna come down here because there's some good stuff down here to find too. Getting someone's off that way. You want to come here to the east side of the beach, and we're going to be going to the other side too. You need a pickaxe. There's ore things, nodes, and you'll need that. A lot of the weapons need ore to be modified. There's a lot of gold up here. Always come over here to get this gold. And get wet. Always get wet. Got it. Okay, got it. And up here's a treasure chest. And on the other side is a couple too. And through the middle is a couple too. And really the ones that are best are this one. It's always gold, I think. Oh, look. That we need. It doesn't tell us we need it yet, but we do. And now it's dark, so it might be a little bit harder to get through here, but we're going to go to the other side. Ah, a large cone. See, look. That kind of stuff you want too. And increase invocation. Your pawns will also pick stuff up if you train them right. Another one. Don't really only need one, but I think we need some light though. Getting dark. It has been dark, huh? So can't really see all that well with light, but you want to come this way, and that's what we're looking for. You're gonna need about 20 to 30 of those. I think there was 2 quests. One's for 10 and one's for 20. I know one's for 20. The other one I don't remember for sure. And we're gonna come up here. And they always respawn here, so a mace if we were a warrior or something. Fighter. I think this is all much easier later when you can double jump everywhere. And another hammer for warrior build. And here there should be another coin. Oh, up here. Yes, coin. You also end up needing a lot of war beagles. That's what we find those later, and they are heavy. You can need 40 of them for one quest, and I think there's another quest that needs them too. And you have to like empty your inventory to be able to carry it, put them all in your, to be able to turn in the quest. So we didn't get everything we needed, unfortunately. But we did get a couple levels out here. We got the one fire we need later. We're gonna have to wait till daytime to get the other, the Sunbright. Because we didn't get enough of it before the sun went down. Please do. You have to stay in the green glow to be able to heal. Which was a mechanic they had done differently. Because when you're fighting, unless you're a mage or something, trying to stay in one place while you're fighting is not easy. Got another flask of oil. Very, very good. Now I tried to give at least my main pawn also a lantern and a couple of vials of oil. Unfortunately, sometimes the pawns use the oil for fighting, and not for the lantern, which is kind of not really good. Always watch stamina. So we're just gonna go back in. And I think maybe the lady is there now. She comes at night for the DLC. Let's see if she's there real quick. And if she's not, well, one way or the other, we're gonna rest till morning. No, she's not here yet. I think she comes first after the encampment. Let's rest real quick then. When I get, later on you get these things where you can set up your spawn points. Not spawn points, but your, where you can jump to. And after that, then I usually just come here and rest every time because it's cheaper. But then at some point it doesn't matter because you have enough gold. And this stuff always respawns too. So if you ever need a little meat, you can always get it there. So we got some more meat, steak, fish, nuts. See, the night kite also cures poison. We don't need these arrows. I mean, I don't use them really. Flask of water. There's like one mission later where you need it. All this stuff we can just put in there for later. So we're gonna go back out the city again real quick. Get this last bit of flowers. They may already respawn by that first tree. There's usually 3 there, and there's another big tree somewhere where there's 3 more.
To the encampment.
At least.
Should see us there.
And don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know. And if you're good, you can get these rabbits here, and that was one of our quests we picked up from the notice board. And there. Finished a quest from the notice board. And there's lots of them. There'll come a lot more. I don't really care about fighting all the goblins. We want to eventually mix our build a little bit. We want more magic and some more strength too. So you want to trade off a little bit and maybe do like 10 levels as a fighter and 10 levels as a mage, just to get those points, you know. Plus it'll like if your 10 levels of fighter will get you more power and more health, and then your levels as a mage is going to give you more magic. So I mean, if you want dexterity and stuff, then you're going to want that to play something like a mage, magic archer. I mean, mages are kind of cool, but they're like a glass cannon. I don't like that so much. This is, to me, the best build is magic archer. I just wonder how it is. I just heard that the reviews for Dragons Dogma 2 are mixed. But I don't know. It's always mixed. Not everybody likes the same thing. You know? So we got enough flowers. We're going to go back and turn it in. And then we're going to call it a day. Now we already got the night cry. I thought we already had that enough. But maybe not. Unless I put a... You know what? I probably put the other ones in the box. Sometimes I'm trying to go too fast and not really thinking. We don't need all of them, but we'll just take all of them anyways. See, there we go. I wasn't watching when I put the stuff in the box, but they were in the box. It's okay. And now, we already gathered the moon glow because we were out at night, so why not, yeah? So, that's all for now. Next time, we'll head off towards the encampment and see a little bit more of the game. Do a couple more missions. So thanks for watching. Till next time.